When you see value into providing the service to your patients, your practice will depend on your ability for full practice integration. It's important that we have success in that. Help your entire team understand the why, so each team member can act as an educator and an influencer. The success does not start and stop with the treatment coordinator. Your front desk team should be able to jump right in to what Propel is when your patients see an educational brochure or your device sample at the front desk. I never want to hear the front desk team say, Michelle, our treatment coordinator will go over all of that with you in your exam. Think about the impact the front desk team has when they launch right into what Propel is, what it does for our patients, and how much our patients love it when asked. And then our treatment coordinator continues with that educational message as they move the patient into the exam. This is synergistic communication throughout every role within your practice. It's imperative you get your full team's buy-in that we referenced a moment ago for the success of the ability to truly influence your patient's decisions. We really are in a sales role and sales position, especially treatment coordinators that are in attendance tonight. I don't like the word sales. I like the word influence. The word sales is reflective of high pressure, and when I use the word influence, I feel that's more reflective of passion. I often say that it's not high pressure sales when passion is involved, when we're simply providing a service or delivering a message to our patients about what we offer to them and what options they have. To fully maximize the benefits to your patients and your practice's profitability, you need to adjust your appointment protocols and your scheduling protocols. So let's start with the very first point of contact the patient has with your office and the importance of laying that foundation right now through your new patient phone call. This is really where you want to position Propel right now. Start demonstrating what's in it for them through a message that tells this patient that you value their time. This goes hand in hand with supporting your same-day starts as well. We do not want the patient to hear about the treatment modalities you specialize in for the first time at their new patient exam. You should generate an excitement and an enthusiasm from this very first point of contact on this new patient phone call. The next slide will actually provide you an example of what this looks like, but you should always prepare the patient what to expect. This is controlling their perception. How long will it be? What will you be accomplishing at this appointment? You need to build value to the doctor's treatment recommendations, and the next slide gives you that example. Demonstrate that we understand and value this family's time. Generate that excitement and enthusiasm before the patient walks into your office, and drive activity to your website. Sally, our treatment coordinator, will be taking complimentary digital x-rays, photos, and a digital scan. Dr. Orthodontics will do an extensive clinical evaluation. Our goal today is to provide you with as much information up front as we can, and if Dr. Orthodontist recommends any treatment for Tyler at this time, we will combine as many appointments as possible so that you miss as little work in school as possible. We want to save you additional trips into the office. When we talk about emailing the patient, the new patient health history information, we want them to fill that out ahead of time and bring it into their appointment. We want to mention your website. You can also visit our website and gain valuable information about different treatment options available, including clear aligners and accelerated treatment options that provide shorter treatment times for you. This really does not have to be lengthy or sound like a robot. This is where your passion should come through. If you truly see the benefit for the patient, your enthusiastic message is what your patient will hear. This is where you also control the patient's perception about your same-day start. Remove the old script that says, and if you want to get started that day, we can take your records. This can actually erect protective barriers from the patient when they feel that we are simply trying to sell to them. They don't even know if they need treatment at this time. They haven't been into the doctor. This is not what my example script here delivers. It's preparing the patient for what they can expect from your office. It's building value to the doctor's treatment recommendations, and demonstrating that you value their busy family's time, and it generates that excitement and that enthusiasm for them to want to learn more about accelerated treatment options you have available in your office. Take a moment to think about your practice and your current processes around your new patient phone call. Do you have a new patient phone script that your team actually uses? Do you adjust your new patient phone script to grow with your practice's treatment modalities? And then do you run mystery calls to ensure the effectiveness of your new patient phone call? I find in most practices that I visit or train that they've at any given time had a new patient phone script. However, so much of the time it really ends up going by the wayside. Team members feel they're good enough, or they don't need to say the scripting, or they feel that it's not natural and they don't want to sound like a robot. What I want to do is share actually an analogy. I'm on airplanes often. It's been less this year with COVID, but typically every 3 days I'm on an airplane. And you cannot get on an airplane without having a script read to you or delivered to you. Sometimes the attendants are hiding behind the wall and reading the script, and sometimes the attendants are dancing the script up and down the aisles. When you memorize a script, you actually can bring your own personality to delivering that same message. There's a reason behind the message that should be delivered. And treatment coordinators, an effective new patient phone script lays the foundation for your success with same-day starts. So I highly encourage you to work with your team to customize and create a new patient phone script that reflects your practice and the treatment modalities you have available to your patients, and then to memorize that phone script. Because again, once it's memorized, it's really easy to bring your own personality in delivering that message, yet you're still delivering the message. It's important when you get on an airplane that a message is delivered for the safety and the comfort of all passengers on board. And we have purpose behind our scripts as well.